Let me see if I got this to work correctly. Oh my god, I got to work early again. Oh, okay, very good. Did I start this on here? Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I am officially, I think. No, that is off. That is on. Why are you not working correct? No, you are working correctly. La da dee doo da. Are you working correctly? You're working correctly. Okay. Alright, so today we're working on, or more like starting a plan for an animated emote for something from the latest game I've decided to pick up, which is Gakuen Idolmaster, in the form of a animated emote. Partially because I should probably at some point make sure that my Live 3D license is still active, because it should be around this time of year when it resets. So I can't remember what plan I bought last time. Might have bought a longer plan. I actually can't remember. But as usual, I have set up a square framed box from which we're working, as with everything else I do in terms of these emotes, and we're now going to drop out something because I haven't actually planned anything, just like usual. So let's see, what shall we do here? What I want to do will probably be going what? Tilt head. I want to have eye on the side. Closed eye on the side. I still like something like that. Throw something into here for now. Let's go head down like also, as usual, I don't know what I'm doing. I am throwing something together because I haven't thought about it that hard. I have very vaguely thought about it in my head before starting, and that is the limit of how far it goes, as usual. So we're just gonna throw something together and just see how much it sticks. Now we want to go out to here to about here. Oh my god, my wrist doesn't work that way. Alright, let's go like that. So we're gonna roll this back around this way, all the way through there. Gonna enlarge the head a little bit. Gonna actually squeeze the head down a little bit this way, I think. Actually, we'll just... I don't feel about the proportions like that. Maybe we'll go you, and we're just gonna go a little bit this way. Need to split the hair over the top, and then she has very distinctive bundles of hair effectively going down towards her braids, while So something effectively like that, kind of. I would just throw something in like that, bro. Now, just to act as a placeholder. That's not how that goes. That should be a steep angle. Hello, how you doing? I want to effectively have body. Actually, wait, no. We want to have wrists up by face. With this, we want to. This is outside of hand. We almost want this to be like sideways, right? And then hand will be through here like that. Wrists together. Shoulders up. So I want to have a... How do I depict that when there's no neck? Oh dear. Oh, this part's bothering me. Let's just roll that in. In what manner? What do I want to do here? Okay, so I got this usual problem of normally the hair will be at least somewhat affected by the shoulders, but once you shrink the body down to be a more chippy shape or chippy proportions, your shoulders are not going to be affecting the hair at all. Let's bring the... Well, it effectively needs to be the hands like further in. Yeah, there's only a couple of lines to do the work. We want to bring the hair out from below here. We want to ribbon. I'll do a much larger ribbon than what it actually is, so that it is highly visible. That's not that kind of ribbon, it's more like this kind of ribbon. That works. And then we need to, how does her braid go? What are we looking at here? Oh, like that. I honestly don't care. It doesn't bother me at all as long as I can figure out that you're talking to me. We need to have that strip going through the top. At least I don't think it's a important part of conversation. I want to braid here through. Okay, we don't need the full braid, but we'll go like this. How far do we actually... Her hair's pretty thin up front, so I don't want to pull it that far over the head, but I think I'm going to pull it that far over the head. We'll pull it out to like here. So that is very distinctively going around the head instead. So we're going to go pull this inwards from here. Okay, we want her to have her arms coming through the front of her body, so we'll go... Well, Pratine's shoulders are about like here to here, leaning forward a little bit. That means that arms can... I want to go what, like... The arms have to go like that inwards. Okay, we're turning the head this much, then do we just want this longer part of her fringe or the front hair to just be the end piece, or do we actually want her around the head? I think we'll just have it be the end piece. Hide her ear completely. Maybe we'll make this piece a little bit longer. It's actually quite long, isn't it? Normally it comes down past her chin. That would make it literally almost as tall as the canvas that we're actually going to be working with. Which might be a little weird to look at. Behind that, we won't be seeing the ribbon on this side. I'll hide that behind the head, but we do need to go 1, 2 this way, and we'll go braid through the back here. Do I need any more to braid? Not really, right? It's already sticking out of the canvas. Okay, how much body am I actually going to see here? Because we're bringing the shoulders right down here, which means the body is actually coming down like right about here and here. It's going to be hidden behind the arms. Mostly. And anything with her jacket is going to be affected by the arms and not the body. So we want to go with this off the shoulder style there. And well, brow. Eye needs to be like a little bit more like, oh, well, I just pressed ruler this way. Let's go a little better, rounder of eye. What should we do here? Alright. Okay, so motion plan. Alright, you kind of stuffy in here. Let's turn you on. Okay, so let's go that. We'll change you to purple. Sure. Probably not going to use purple when I need to do lines. Okay, so we want to vertical. I think go vertical hop. We need to sway the braids. I want to knot the head a little bit. Should have squeezed in, just to give it a little bit of extra motion. Squeeze that. We want to wink this eye. And we want to maybe spread arms a little bit. Then we also want to go... I'll open and close the mouth, why not? And for the ribbon here, I think we will kind of flick the ribbon a little bit. Like that. That should be okay, actually. Let me just make this easier to see. Let's make that darker purple. Okay, so, how many parts does this hair need to be split into? If we want to make it flow. Do I need to wiggle that a little bit more as well as it comes down? Alright, we'll put this into... You into sketch. You into folder called plan. Then we'll make another folder called lines. Standard procedure. Alright, am I okay with the head shape? Question number 1. Okay, let us go you. Alright, as usual, we'll go... Whoa, I've got. Make the head. Gotta go with thick lines here because we are doing emote stuff. Alright, head needs to go up to about here. Pop that out, and then we'll roll face through bottom here. Roll this around. We want to go through about... Honestly, the back part here probably doesn't matter all that much, given that's going to be covered, but... I will just wrap around like that, I think. And we'll just wrap this into here, and we will call this our head. Whoop! Don't do that. And of course, we need to pop this all the way in. Pop that. In terms of actually pulling the gacha, 2. There's a couple of games I play, I don't really need the gacha to play it all that much. Like the main one I play is Princess Connect, and then probably the next one I play the most would be Blue Archive, probably. Gakuen Idolmaster is something I started rather recently, and it was partially because I wanted to look at idol costumes, which is why I usually just tell people it's a occupational illness, that I have to go into a game and then use all of my attention on outfit design, but I haven't touched the Hoyoverse games in a little while, and I haven't had the willpower to try and have Wuthering Waves run in quite a long time as well. It depends if you count pulling cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! As gacha or not, because that is like the original gacha with trading cards. Oh yeah, I haven't saved this file yet. I should probably do that. We want to save this here, here, into here, and we will go... What should we call this? Just go link. Why not? That tells me exactly what this file is. Alright, so you go into a folder called head, or head stuff. We'll call it head shape. We'll call the folder head. We'll make a... Do I want to do the hair first or do I just do the face first? I'll just do the face first. I'm right here. Alright, face. Okay, I need to go 1, 2, 3. I need to close this eye, so this eye at minimum needs to be... We'll split this to right and left, so we'll go... We want to duplicate, so you are now right and you are left. Left eye is just the lash. Unless... No, we don't really want to try and flick the little bits of her lash that are sticking out with just that little bit, I think. Will be kind of redundant. But for the other side, we need lash, we need iris, we need white. Oh, white just needs to be a raster layer. So we'll go lash into iris. Then they both need a brow. Brow can go on top of the hair. Okay, so. But I would say I have gone through my fair share of gacha games that I have started and stopped over the years. I don't know if you'll count Kantai Collection as a gacha game because of the way it functioned, but in terms of those, the general field of these, like, especially the more waifu collection form of gacha games, that was probably the first. What do I want to do here? I want to... Is that about angled right? Okay. Yeah, essentially, yeah. You could equip your ship girls with the, I can't remember what it's called, the emergency repair kit, and I think they would, like, survive one sinking or something. It was the thing back in the day, because it was, like, the first, at least I think it was, like, the first very mainstream waifu collector that wasn't a adult game. I think before that there were other games, but they were like very adult orientated and didn't explode in popularity quite as much. I mean, I would say, I can't say confidently that I never had a ship sink on me. One of my friends did, and he was very salty for a very long time, and me and another friend who also played found it absolutely hilarious how salty he was. Because it was one of the ones that you couldn't get from the regular maps. Because, like, the collection wasn't that problematic. Even you had, like, a ship sink, technically, if it was one of the ones you could get from a regular map. Because you could just get them back. Obviously, you lose the progress you had on them, and any equipment they were equipped with, but it wasn't, like, the biggest deal in the world. How far out the window flick the lash here? Let's go. Actually, I want to go around. Let's go around. What? I think the only other well-known gacha game I've touched is oh, I just did this in the right lash. Grand Blue. And these days, honestly, I pay more attention to the fighting game. The fighting game's actually pretty good. I want to go. Whoop. How at an angle do I want this to be? How at an angle do I want this to be? I actually don't know if I can still get into my Kantai Collection account. Well, my VP is not on, I can't turn it on right now. Apparently, it's still getting content, which was kind of surprising, because honestly, the game's popularity has, like, pretty much been dunked on since, Azure Lane came out, and it was just, like, a less punishing game under pretty much the same concept, but it was more engaging. End of the way it was distributed was a little interesting since was it only the Japanese version of Azure Lane had or effectively allied you with the Japanese ships straight away to the I think it was instead of the German ships, which was a little weird given that the main setting was that your core 2 powers was based on the US and the UK, since it was another World War II ship. Oh, what's a World War II ship girl kind of game. This is gonna cause a problem when it closes because it's already curved. Probably better if I curve it in live 2D rather than having a curved shape to begin with, because that just causes problems. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. Okay, we're just gonna do a straighter lash and then we'll curve it later. I have like a general shape that's already like partially curved, but we don't want the whole thing to be curved. Does that mean I should do the extensions a little bit off the main thing instead, just to support that? Okay, let me just write this into the plan as well. Curve. Okay, then we go... Actually, do I need to separate the extensions after? Probably not, right? That's a little... That's a bit fat, isn't it? Oh, that's a razor. Let's just go like that. And we're just going to twist you to go a little bit more this way just to support the starting shape. I probably have to stitch the eye white a little bit as well, but that should be okay. Okay, glasses, please stay underneath my... That's it. Okay, so iris. Oh, we want to go... Do we want to go rounder or do we want to go more oboe? Hello there, how are you doing? Rounder or more oboe? What should we do here? I think we'll go more oval. I think it was the front eye, they'll probably go a bit more on the circular shape, but on the side I think I want to go oval. Jeez. Oh my. How's that feel for general eye shape? Do I need that to be wider? Rounder, round. I want to reduce the level of details because this needs to be visible at minimum size regardless. I'll just go with that for now. Actually, how do I feel about that? How do I feel about that? What if I go... Just go bigger in general. Bigger eyes. That could work. I don't know if I should try and squeeze the cheek in more aggressively. Alright, then we need to go... How many pieces do we need for mouth if we're going to open the mouth? 2? We don't have a perspective, so honestly the mouth and the tongue can go in together. Or do I keep the mouth open and actually... There's like a couple of ways to go about this, isn't there? Actually, I want to grab you. I want to... Hmm. Hopefully I'll need to be drawing that up for a while bit. Oh, how many choices are there for doing the mouth? One is to go lip, cover, mouth inside, or mouth stays open and it can actually go tongue inside, lines, mouth inside, tongue mask to mouth. That doesn't really work, does it? Maybe we'll just go with standard double lip plus cover and dinner inside the mouth. This is eyes, then we want a separate folder for mouth. Okay, how curved do I want this mouth to be before going into RTD? Is that upper lip going to change? That's question number one. The table? No. Well, the table, yes. The stuff on the table, no. I've redone part of it a few times already now, so let's see how that goes after a bit. Honestly, it's been put into the back of like things I need to get done because it's not technically the most important thing for me to like try and finish quickly. You know what, let's actually talk about that like right now since I'm thinking about what to do with the mouth here. I ended up changing how whatever this stuff is, I still don't know what it is, felt. I kind of gave up on the egg a little bit, and then I've made the fish cake gleam, and I've made the beans kind of gleam, and that's about... I don't know what to do with the mushrooms. I actually haven't decided on how to tackle that, but I think I have an idea of how everything else needs to work. So it's really a battle of can I figure out how to make the mushrooms look mildly like mushrooms. Let's go upper lip into lower lip. Into mouth inside, into tongue. That's not how you spell tongue, that bothers me. Tongue. Alright, so if the overall shape isn't going to change much, then in theory it's not exactly a giant problem if I already curve the mouth to fit the final shape. Come on, let me pop that. Please let me pop that out. That would be very nice. Okay. Okay, so we want to put the... about there. We need to put the lower lip actually underneath that, which is like this. Actually, I'm just gonna bring both of this out so it's more like this. Mouth, we want to max out at about here. Mouth max about here. That's good enough. I'm not gonna see the line for the mouth anyway, so it's just more of a placeholder of roughly where everything needs to go. Then we'll say tongue needs to go like about... let's go like this. Let's go tongue like that. Let's turn all those off for a moment. Okay, so that's essentially what the mouth needs to do. Her left ear is going to be visible. Her left ear is going to be visible. What should we do about that? How much hair is going to be in front of it and how much hair is going to be behind it? Okay, we'll go and just slap on the left ear here. Right ear is not going to be visible, but we want ear to go from about here to about here. Just curl that around a little bit. More out, or less out, or less up. No, leave it like that. Up a little bit. That feels reasonable for now. Okay, then we want to make folder for here. Okay, splitting into 1, 2, 3. Do I want to split all of it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that going to be visible if I flick off a small piece there? Because right now, what we're looking at is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then if I want to flick this off, then that'll be 8. Regardless, the outer piece here needs to have a thicker outer line, so we'll go you into front. Okay, so we want go. How do we name this? Is also another thing. And what the heck is actually happening with the... That is a hairpin underneath that strand. Sure, okay. So we want to go... Let's call this left side is going to be the front piece here. We'll go left outer. This is going to be absolutely insane to try to work on this. Left inner. There's that piece. We'll go center. Then we'll go... I need to order this the other way around. Left side goes on top, left outer goes next, and then left inner goes next, and then center. Then we want to go right inner, right outer, and then right side. Hmm. Okay, so the biggest problem is actually how thin her hair is at the front, which actually does give a good view of her hairline underneath, which you can not see as much on this side, but you can actually kind of see it poking through, like right there. You can kind of see some yellow below, which is just her hairline where this hair is being pulled from. Is that going to be a problem at this angle? Actually, not really. We're just going to roll with this. Alright, let's see. To do a hairline piece alongside the bit sticking out here, we'll cover it with the piece going on top. Actually, how big of a problem is that going to be? Okay, I'm going to sit down. Give me a moment. Pushing behind and if it's just a regular emote, then it's just a matter of deciding on what to do. I mean, I classify these as emotes just because it's easier to classify for everything else, but at this size and these dimensions, it could be anything between emotes, profile pics to stickers. For the purpose of this one, where intention is to run it as a emote, an animated emote within the Twitch animated emote dimensions, which I think next to Discord is the most common in terms of animated emotes. I think only other thing that can use animated emotes is Line, I think. Then it's mostly a matter of deciding how every piece needs to move to complete the planned motion, which I've kind of planned out here. So my main concern right now is that we've got this very thin piece coming through the side here. We've got a thin piece next to it here where this, because of how thin her hair is, there's an actual distinctive gap where we can actually see her hair, which is being pulled back like this into the braid. There's a gap like right here where we can see her hairline right there before this is pulled back. I'm currently deciding on how to best tackle that in a way that won't cause some weird part to just stick out as the hair in front moves. In theory, her hair at the back will be solid in terms of it not moving quite as much. So it shouldn't be a problem. It's still a matter of exactly how it needs to sit. Along with, generally you want the outlines of emote to have thicker lines than the inside lines. So this piece of hair, which should be the edge, or very distinct shape, should all have thicker lines. Like the head, usually I try to have a thicker line. The hair on the edges I try to have a thicker line, while the hair on the inside I try to have a thinner line. But okay, bring her hair down. How much do we want to pull this back in is the question here. We'll just go like this, why not? Oh boy. I would just leave it like that for now. We're just thickening this out a little bit. Thin the line out as we come down the slide here. And we'll go like that, because our hair needs to be relatively curly, so... let's make sure this line doesn't do anything weird. I think we'll go about the little flick here. I don't know if that's relevant enough to worry about emote size. Well, I guess that's another thing to talk about for emotes is some details, how relevant are they when realistically you're looking at something maybe about like this big at biggest. That's like what the squad size. Usually you'll be looking at more like it's not quite correct on screen because I have this window cropped a little bit, but maybe about there is what you're normally looking at. I feel like I should have pulled this in more. I'm gonna put it like that. Just match this up to do that. Pop that out there. Dang it. A little bit weird because I'm trying to like pull this in without the bit that's like flicking out as well. Okay, we'll go like that. If I keep missing with this, I'm just gonna get more insane. Let's see. Okay. I think it more or less depends on the day, how I'm feeling. In terms of actually messing around with animated things, I would like to do more on animated art pieces, similar to like my starting and ending screens. Both of those are animated in Live 2D. I was doing one. Well, that's still not complete. For Shark Week last year. That was in July, I think. I think Shark Week was July. That was the I spontaneously decided that I could complete a whole piece in a week. definitely wasn't gonna happen, but that's what I told myself. Of Hololive's Gur for Shark Week. Let's go. It's just that they take a really long time to prepare even before we get to the animation portion. And content-wise, it's not great because it ends up being like the same thing for like well over a month. Which is why I also generally have reservations about doing VTuber models because they take a very long time as well. At least if I'm aiming to try something new, or I don't actually have a clear idea of what's happening. Before I start, how far do I want to split that bit of hair? Whoop. Just yank this in towards the roots a bit more. Like that. Pop that out. Now, I would say there's a very big what do I feel like doing today mentality when I start whatever I'm doing. As much as this week, the main thing I was thinking is I should probably find out if my Live 2D license is still active or would I need to renew it soon. Because all I remember is that it was around this point in the year when I last renewed it, and I don't know, well, I can't remember I bought a longer license for it or not. That's not really a problem if it's expired, I'll just pay to renew it. I have a sneaking feeling that I did pay for a longer plan though, because it's something that I use semi-often enough. And well, in theory, the commissions have paid for it that I've had in the past, so it's not that big of a deal. How far off do I want to bring this? Let's go. Let's go. We'll split this out a little bit just to vary up the shape a little bit. That's way fatter than this should be. I mean, it should be a fat piece, but I feel like that might be a little too fat. Hmm. Hmm. Actually, the center shouldn't be as flicked out, should it? Hmm. You. And you. Okay. How do I want this piece to sit? We want to go... Always flick this up a bit more. Go like that. Then we want to go... Hmm. Oh. Can make this piece a little bit thicker since it's on the side. It doesn't really matter. Just let me pop that out. Okay. How's that feel? How's that gonna cause a problem? Okay. Alright then, I feel like I'm flicking these out very thickly. It's also a matter of, is it visible if I don't flicker out that thickly? Okay, then we need this last piece to come out over the top. Where does it need to come down from is the real question here. I'm not gonna need to like tilt most of this. Okay, so the inside needs to go. Okay, this is a matter of how far out they'll bring it. Okay, let me just change the color of this so it's not conflicting every time I quickly change color. Okay, then we want to shrink this down a little bit. Hmm. We'll set that like that for now. And see how that ends up looking once everything else is in place. Okay, don't even worry as much about that piece because we need a whole bunch of different pieces here rolling through. Oh. Ah. Can I hide that behind the ear? Can I hide some of those parts behind the ear? Hmm. Okay, so first up, the hair shouldn't be bumping out as far as I've got it in the draft there. Uh. The front pieces should be the bottom, and it should be further back the higher up it goes. Hmm. I'm probably thinking way too hard about how to do this map. Okay, so go. This goes right at the back. This goes right at the back. Okay, so here back. We should make it a affordable body. So go left behind here. Oh wait, would that be a problem? It goes further. I'm 100% thinking way too hard about this. Alright, so, this piece should... Wait a minute. No. That's the top of the braid. Okay, that means that... What we actually want here is to go from here to like here. And then in front of the head here, want a left side where we have let's go. Let's go tops. Left top, left mid, and then left top. This has to go from actually this line. Oh wait, no, yes. This I want to go from here into this piece, and then also like that. Then we want to go like then we want to go it's like lay it upwards like that. That's the left side. The top. Okay, we'll go below the front here. We'll go right side. Kind of do the same thing with two pieces here. We want to go right side, pop into right side, pop. The bottom piece, its main job is just to cover anything that sticks out like here. Then we want... Oh, do we need a centerpiece? Might need a centerpiece or whatever. Right side mid. Then we want to go to the top piece, right at the back where we want to go. Do we need a specific top piece? We should have the specific top piece anyway, just to make sure that the hairline stays intact. And it might be better to just have it be a single piece this time. Because it's going to be out of frame. It's going to be out of frame. Okay, we'll go top. That just goes below all of this, whose only job is to be a cover, to make sure everything's covered. So we'll go top. Normally, if the hair is less bumpy at the top, this is literally just to include a hairline. I actually don't want this to be particularly visible though, which is the main problem. Let's go like that for now and just leave it there. Figure out what to do with the hairline underneath. Then above the hair, we're going to place the brow. We'll go right brow, right left brow. That works. Okay, so that is the primary part of the head. This piece has like a massive job to do. Oh, that's slightly problematic. Okay, then we want to go here. This is left behind ear braid. And this is just the right side of braid. Root. Whose job is to go just into the ribbon there. Then we need to go ribbon. We want to go 1, 2, 3. We want to go center, right, and left. Then we want to go like right is here. Might be easier just like change the dimensions once it's in live 2D. Change the exact spots it's squeezing in and out. Okay, then that goes like that, and then we need 2 ends to this. So we'll go behind, yep, behind. So we're going to go right end and left end. Sure. Okay, so that's it's there. Then, how do we actually want the braid to do things here? Oh, that's wrong one. We need to split this into multiple pieces. Perspective's not changing, it just needs to swing as a pendulum. No. We'll just go braid end. We'll need to go like that. The second piece is distinctly bigger, but it's going to be also out of frame, so how much do I actually care? This is left braid. Actually, just go 1, 2, U into folder, left brace. Then we want folder into right brace. Do I need to split this? Not really. Do I even need 2 pieces here? Should be able to just go 1. So we just need to go 1, 2, then go 2. Cut that off, go like, go like that, go like that, go like that, go like that. I'll just leave it like that. I'll just close this out so that it is easier to color later and less of a pain. Okay, don't need that. Then we need to position the hands in front. So here we want to go hands. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a sleeve separate. So I'm going to simplify the shape of the hands just so that it is actually visible somewhat in should be emote size. Let's go right lower sleeve and left lower sleeve. I'm not going to worry about the 3D-ness of the opening of the sleeve because, let's be real, it's not going to be relevant to begin with. But basically, we want the hand to go just gonna hide the remainder of the fingers, I think, rather than try and force them in. And I don't think I'm gonna draw that again, so I'm just gonna go and copy this and paste it. And go left hand. Get rid of this. You. Flip. Out the other way. You. In. Actually, it doesn't look as insane as I thought it would, so that works. Then we want to just go. Then I want to. Actually, I want to squish this down a bit. I'm gonna vary up the shape of this a little bit. Sure. If I have a clear idea of what I want before I start, this can very much be like a 3-day job. I think the fastest I've ever actually done one of these was how fast was the fastest one I did of one of these? Actually, I've done one of these in a day. You know, I can't remember if that was a 2-hour stream or not, or whether I went longer that day. I did the whole thing in a single day. It was like the from sketch all the way to fully animated. I can't remember how long that was. I definitely enjoy doing the animation portion of these. Like the live 2D portion of doing an emote or like any kind of art thing that isn't a VTuber model, I generally find more exciting. Than doing a VTuber model in live 2D. And so in terms of the things I do in live 2D anyway. And they are generally a good way of practicing doing something very quickly. Like, since it's a chippier style where you're intentionally removing a lot of detail to because, like, you know, once it is at emote size, some of the detail is very redundant. So it's like good practice in terms of that as well. since these kind of big chibi style kids are also what I used a lot for when I did a lot of thumbnails, when I actually made thumbnails for the streams, for the gaming streams, back when that was still a thing. Where is you? This way. Oh, I forgot the hairpin. Where's that go? It needs to go Oh. Ah. You're on top right now. You need to be below. You need to go below you. You. Not like that. You, if you're below, you need to go. I kind of trailed off. But, let me just figure out what I'm doing here. Well, basically, you need to be like... that. This... How much is... Go like... We'll pin this to the ear, effectively. Like so. I think the emote, when I did the whole thing in one go, that was... I think I turned on Princess Connect that day, and it was one of the characters' birthdays, and I just spontaneously decided to whip out a whole animated emote in a single day. I can't remember if I did the actual whole thing on a single day or not, but it was like within 1 to 2 days. It wasn't like a week-long thing. I mean, at the time, I wasn't doing these like... I wasn't scheduling for a week, I was just doing things as I went. We want to... No idea. I don't keep track of the birthdays unless it's very aggressively put in my face. Which is also a thing, because at the time, the I think they stopped doing it now, but that year, whenever I did that emote in basically a day, that was when Princess Connect, when you logged in, if it was a character's birthday, it would very aggressively put it into your face to make sure you were aware of it. Because it has like this whole like little cutscene as you load into the app after logging in. They don't do it anymore. It's like only in the banner, like the announcement banner, like very small. Kind of similar to how if you don't pay attention as you're clicking through the Momo app on Blue Archive, you wouldn't notice it. Although it happens a different number of beads, but sure. Actually, no, go like tilt this a bit more. Just like that, why not? Because there was like a 2-year period where Princess Connect, when you logged into the game, it would very aggressively put something in your face whenever it was a birthday. What do I want to do here? I want to go... Body. How many pieces do I need for the body here? Can I get away with just one big piece? I need at least the 2 arms and then just torso. I think that'll actually be fine. We'll go right upper, left upper. I mean, in Blue Archive, I don't even click on the mobile talk, like the phone, unless I have a was it affection level event to go through. Like the thing could be bouncing around with the little party hats, like birthday party hat on it, and I wouldn't click on it because it's not something I need to click on to like get through the game. I mean, it's the same in Princess Connect now, because it doesn't get into your face about the birthdays anymore, so I'm not aware of them most of the time. What do I want to do here? Okay, the main problem with the sleeve is that it's actually multicolored. I think the best way to go about this is to hide the multicolored part under the canvas, where it's not going to be a problem. Alright, how bunched is this? It's like a very large sleeve, right? Yeah, it should be very bunched. Okay, we're just gonna fold this around just to make this easier to color later. Where are we? We're raising the shoulders up and leaning the head forward, so that'll be behind the body. You. Okay, I'm actually gonna roll the I'm gonna hide the actual part of the jacket here that goes around under the arm, but But though like that, then that means that torso needs to include the arm through here. Where's... I want to raise the sweater up, like the actual sleeve opening, like that. We'll bring the... Cause that goes... Okay, that's basically all the lines that need to be there. That needs a bit of a cleanup as I'm coloring, but that's actually fine. Where is you? Okay, that is basically all the lines. Coloring will need a bit of arrangement, but let me just make sure I have this file in here as well. Let's just go like that. Let's turn that off, turn that into red, and then go like that. Okay, that's sitting inside here now. Let me see if I can actually find the I don't know if it was when I started keeping all of my VODs in a playlist or not. So let's just take a look through. Oh yeah, it was just a single stream. I mean, it was like 2 years ago now, but it was literally a single stream. It's only one with the search result. That was the 1 day animated emote. Let me see if there was a part of me that felt the end result, looking back on it now, was a little bit rushed, but it was still not the worst out of the ones I've made. Where is it? Because that turned into this. Think about it, if it was to remake just now, the arms would be significantly wider. And the body will probably be a bit wider. I think I've actually changed this way I do chibi bodies quite a bit. This will fit more of like a 2-head chibi size. Usually when I do emotes now, I proportion them for more like 3-head tallish kind of chibis. Oh, there, how you doing? Because the thing about doing these emotes, especially the way I do them now with the heads, the size more or less fits how I do thumbnails, as much as I don't make thumbnails very much anymore. Because these are the thumbnails I made when I was doing the run on Pokemon Infinite Fusion. You can kind of see like the same general feel from the emotes that I do, where it's like a much larger head to a body. I've changed the way I do hands, which is very distinct and obvious. A lot of these are... When I make emotes for when I did game streams, I made them on the day. So, I used to stream games on a Saturday. So, I would literally make it when I had free time earlier in the day. And they're like one-day things. I forgot about Articuno. The Miltank fusions are great. Other ones that I do that were more recent. Man, I have not made thumbnails in so long. Oh, jeez. I had a couple I was pretty happy with when I was the one year I decided to do to join in on the Halloween period of horror games. My model was different. You like just look back at it, the thumbnails for the Pokemon Infinite Fusions had a different model, and then back here with the Halloween stuff, the model was different. Think about like, look at another set of thumbnails, the one was probably different again. Alright, but anyways, this is gonna get the good old stare job of how I feel about all of the parts. And then, if it's fine, then no changes we made. If it's not fine, then some changes we made. Well, actually, no. If it's not fine, some changes we made. If is fine, there will probably be changes made as I'm coloring, as I need to fix some lines anyway. I'm really looking at it. I'm thinking the hairpin needs to be bigger regardless, because the hairpin is currently out. May as well be redundant because they won't be visible in any form or fashion at that size. But either way, this will be the thing for the week, and it will almost 100% be finished before the week is over, depending on how fast I feel like working. So we'll see what happens towards the end of the week. But it's very much more within the realm of me not trying something new and doing something I'm mostly familiar with. Alright, so anyways, thank you very much for watching today's session of Sketch into separate piece line art ready for lively stuff. If you want to see more, it's going to be subscribed or followed, depending on where you're watching from. Leave a like because it helps me out, and I shall see you all again next time.